The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. Well, if you're tuning in right now, welcome back to the channel as we get set for Game 3 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 1992-93 Tampa Bay Lightning. Hopefully this time it'll be a little bit better than Game 2, as your starting netminders for this game will be Michel Larocque tending the pipes for the Habs, and it will be Wendell Young going for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But again, I do apologize for the crabbiness in my voice from Game 2, because if I read some of your comments if I read some of the comments, if you're watching this in the future, and if I read some of your comments about Game 2, I do apologize for that. And what was I supposed to do with a -2 place save and a -1 shot save? If I swapped goalies, then the score would not have changed at all. So that's why I decided to stick, and I'm still sticking by that decision that kept Jablonski in the game for Game 2, as the Habs won 11-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning from Game 2. But with that, it's a new game. But let's leave Game 2 behind us and let's get right into Game 3 with 26:31 left. The Habs are. I'm already going to say it that the Habs win this time frame, because the Lightning really, their goalies are really what's killing them in this time frame. Honest to God. But let's see what happens in Game 3. Will the clock operator please start the clock? We're going to begin Game 3 with a quality check between players 3 and 4, Bradley and Lapointe. We're looking for the quality of hit. Neither player has hit, and we will move on to the next segment. We got a penalty check between players 4 and 3, Bergevin and Jarvis. It looks like Bergevin's going to go to the box. Excuse me. As Doug Jarvis will move in on Wendell Young. Hopefully he needs to make it 1 or a 2 to make the stop. He does so. It was a 1, but fast clicked on the score sheet. It was a 1, so Wendell Young made the save. And we will move on to the next segment. Quality check between players 4 and 2, Taglianetti and Tremblay will be your participants in this quality check attempt. We're looking for the quality of hit, as both Taglianetti and Tremblay have hit, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 55. Home player in 5, that's Ramage. He stops the goal with a quality roll of speed or a square. Although he does not have speed, he does have a square well enough to stop the Montreal attempt to get on the board. And that will do it for the first period here at the Forum in Tampa Bay, with the score at 0-0. We march to the second period with a quality check between players 5 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Roman Hammerlick will be the lucky contestant taking this quality check, but who will be taking it with him? We're looking for the quality of power. Pick your poison between Knoyer, Mahavlich, Nyrop, or Bouchard. Well, either way, I'm going to have the square still out there. So we'll go right across from him with Bouchard, as both guys have power. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 54. Home player in 4, that is Marc Bergevin. He stops a Montreal goal with a quality roll of hit or a square. Although he does not have hit, he does have a square well enough to stop the Montreal goal attempt to keep this game right where it's at of a scoreless tie. Oh, triple ones. That's going to be injury to a home player. So we're going to roll the die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six will be the goalie. Player number 4. That's Peter Taglianetti. So Taglianetti will be out of the game as he just got flipped up. And that's going to do it for this segment here as I will rotate in a circle these three players going forward as the Lightning are down a defenseman. They are now down to 11 players. A quality check to begin this next segment here between players 3 and 1. That is Creighton and Wilson. The quality we're looking for is hit. Adam Creighton does have the quality, but unfortunately, with the adjustments to Larocque's play save +2, you can't go higher than a 6. It will be an automatic play save no matter which number I roll. And that's going to do it for the second period with a scoreless tie at the end of 40 minutes, and we head to the third period. Visitor scoring chance of a 13. Home goalie must make play save, so 1 or 2 will stop it for Wendell Young. Can't, and the Habs will get on the board. It's 1-0, courtesy of the player with the second best shot rating. The best out there on the ice is a tie between Knoyer and Robinson, and the second best is between Mahovlich and Gainey. I'm okay with forking over a triangle. So Pete Mahovlich will take the goal. Will take credit for the goal, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Larry Robinson and Yvonne Knoyer will assist Pete Mahovlich on the ice-breaking goal at the first segment of the third period. Quality check between players 4 and 2. That's Mark Bergevin and Rajan Ho. So we are going to have the quality we're looking for is speed. Rajan Ho does have speed, so he's moving in on Wendell Young, hopefully to make a 1 or 2 to stop it. Can't, and the Habs will score courtesy of Rajan Ho. It's 2-0, and let's see who assisted Ho on the play. 2 assists. Lemaire and Nairop. We'll say Nairop. We'll keep the circle out there. So Ho from Lemaire and Nairop are your goal-scoring stat line for the 2-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. Visitor scoring chance of a 44. Any visitor player with a triangle creates a goal. Yes, we do. Guy Lapointe does have the triangle printed out on his card. So he moves in on Wendell Young, hopefully to make it 1 or 2 to make the save, which he will do so to keep this right where it's at of 2-0. And we move on to the next segment. We got ourselves a quality check between anybody on the ice for the we'll move Ramage over this way. Between anybody on the ice for the Habs. I'm sorry, not for the Habs, for the Lightning against player number 1. That's Bob Gainey. Well, either way, we're looking for the quality of star. No one on the Lightning has star, so we'll go right across from him with Zomner, as Gainey will win that one as he moves in on Young to make the stop. A 1 or 2 will do so. No, it won't. And it's a 3-0 lead, courtesy of Bob Gainey. And again, I do apologize for the nasaliness in my voice. Allergy season sinus and allergy season has come upon us. And 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Tremblay and Jarvis. So Gainey from Tremblay and Jarvis are your goal scoring stat line for the 3-0 lead for the and we will flip Zomner. Quality check between both players in 5. Bouchard and Hammerlick. The quality we're looking for is hits. Bouchard is going to win that one as he moves in on Young, hopefully to make the stop. He can't, and it's 4-0 now for the Habs, as it is now 3 goals now this segment. And let's see who assisted him on the play. 2 assists, Mahavlich and how about Knoyer? Bouchard from Mahavlich and Knoyer. And we will flip Bergevin over to Hammerlick. X cards, so that way we are good to go. Oh, right there. So we got 3 down and only 3 more to go. Quality check between both players in 4. That's Nyrop and Ramage. The quality we're looking for is smart. Both guys have smart, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 53. Home player in 3, that is Casper. He stops a Montreal goal opportunity with a quality roll of power or a square. He does not have power and he does not have square. It's a 5-0 lead now for the Habs. Let's see who scored the goal. 10, second best shot rating. The best out there on the ice is a tie between Hull. Yes, it is Hull. So the second best is going to go to either Lambert, Mahavlich, Lapointe, or Robinson. I do want to leave Robinson for the assist because he has the most assist stars. So it's down between Lapointe, Mahavlich, and Lambert. We'll roll the red die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, so Pete Mahavlich will score the goal. And 2 assists will be handed out on the play. So Robinson and Lapointe are going to be your assist takers on the Mahavlich goal that made it 5-0. Home scoring chance of a 15. Visitor goalie must make shot saves. So reasonable. So it's going to be a 1, 2, or 3 to make the stop. He will do so. Nobody flips, and we will move on. Quality check between both players in 3. Casper needs to flip. So it's down between Bradley and Lemaire. We're looking for power. Neither player has power, and that will do it. Stop the clock. Oh man, better, but it's still a shutout for the Montreal Canadiens as they win game, as they take the time frame. They already have taken the time frame and game 3 by a final score of 5-0. So once again, if you are tuning in on the full time frame playlist, game 4 will be coming up next as after the Biddy Beer game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. But if you're watching this on the single game playlist, game 4 will be up very soon. And if you're watching this in the near future, then the next game 4, will already be up on my channel. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. A like, is appreciated, and a subscription to my channel is also appreciated. Plus, turning on the notifications bell and also turning on the notifications bell will remind you of future content here on my channel, so that way you don't miss out on anything. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. Once again, your final score for Game 3 of this time frame: the Habs win it via a shutout. Win it via a shutout by a final score of 5-0. Stay tuned for the Bitty Beer game summary presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer.